Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. Right, so we're going to check out some things in the Glenbourne Highlands.
May we have a moment of respite?
Already? While trying to cross a small river, there were tons of them in those parts. We met an old man that would be considered suspicious even by local standards. He had a grey beard and his straw hat sat above a head of coarse, dirty, tousled hair. The man was skillfully guiding a small raft along the river with a long pole, and a fat water rat sat near his bare feet. Noticing us, the old man approached the shore and hailed us in a local dialect so strange we could barely understand him. Good folk, where are you headin'? Fleeing something or looking for something? You're looking, I can see in your eyes. Well, as the saying goes, those what seek will find. I can help you, surely, if you can pay me the right price. After hearing the old man's colorful speech, we asked him how he could help us. Let's have a bet, eh? You're all busty, hasty, trying to catch a living barbarian with a dead name, but can you dive? I'll maybe drown you a little in the Father Selen's waters. Let you know the taste of the river. If you can take it, I'll help in your search. If not, well, that's that. We never see each other again. The game offered by this cleric was a dangerous one. One of our companions would have to put their life on the line to help us in our search for Armag. Alright, Amiri accepted the cleric's challenge and chose a diver from among our company. Yeah, we're going with Amiri because she has a 20 in athletics. And she failed. Not failing easy rolls. Amiri bravely went to the old man. The cleric wasted no time, grabbing Amiri by her hair and plunging her headfirst into the muddy river up to her shoulders. Her lungs were on fire, her heart pounded madly in her chest, as if trying to break free of this madness. Her head started ringing, and a single thought boomed through her mind. Air. Need air. The vision was so close, though. Just a few more seconds. Where all it would take to locate those damned barbarians, but even a few more seconds seemed impossible. In this crucial moment, Amiri preferred to drown rather than give up. Amiri parted her lips and let the river water enter her lungs. On the verge of losing consciousness, she finally managed to catch the elusive vision, and in that moment, everyone else saw what she was seeing. The wide and hilly Glenaborn uplands, strewn with stones and carved up by small rivers, in the central part, north of Flint Rock grassland, a barely noticeable rock held an entrance like a gaping mouth that led underground. Some grim barbarians sat near the entrance, as though waiting for something. This had to be Armag's tomb. We'd finally located it. If we swept through the area, we couldn't miss it. At least that was our hope. When we came back to our senses, the old man was already on his way downstream, guiding his raft around the riverbanks. With his pole, Amiri laid still, her face in the water. She wasn't breathing. Well, she seems to be fine right now. The north of the Flint Rock grassland.
one-way
Oh,
stop.
that's actually south. Alright, let's go ahead and camp first.
My elbow hurts. It's because you're so hard on yourself. Try to rest sometimes. You don't have to practice every spare minute.
Alright, we've reached Armag's tomb.
It is done.
Some grim barbarians are sitting near the bonfire, speaking in low voices and casting sidelong glances toward the tomb entrance. Noticing you, one of them reaches for a weapon out of habit, but he catches himself and instead pats the space on the log beside him. Greetings, traveler. Come have a seat. Don't suppose you've heard anything about the battle between the Tiger Lords and Restov, have you? Who won? How did it go? Rumor has it the barbarian chieftain left his men in the middle of a battle, so they turned their backs on him and returned to Numeria. Really? Then what are we sitting around here for? Quiet. Numeria's far away, and he's still very close. Yeah, I'm going into the tomb. There's a sister standing guard at the entrance. She's a mighty witch, and she's crazy as a bat. She won't just let you in. And even if she did, there are a lot of traps down there. And if you make it past the traps, there's still Armag to deal with. He'll kill you. But hey, you're welcome to try. Aren't you fed up with this sister? I'd have finished her off long ago. Oh, I failed. No way. There'd be a riot. The chieftain would tear our heads off for that. Alright. Well, I have to go. Have a safe journey. Wish we could get out of here too.
This requires your attention.
Applause, please.
Oh, okay. It's the defaced sisters.
Let us strike as one! Ah!
We can do it!
Alright, knock knock, charge that one. Alright, Wolf, you get that one too.
That hurt.
Good job.
Volta!
Ooh, that one went deep.
Strike with all your might!
Serves you right. Not usually lighting enemies on fire first.
Tear them apart!
The barbarians gather around the sister's bloody body. So that's it, the witch is gone. There's no turning back now. Armag won't waste any time investigating. He'll just tear our heads off. The abyss with him. We were supposed to wait here for him until we're old and grey. He's a traitor, not a chieftain. First he takes us to conquer Rostov without any proper scouting, like sheep to the slaughter, and then he leaves his forces right before a huge battle to go digging around in some hole in the ground. Other chieftains have been deposed for far less. Right, enough is enough. I say whether he's good or alive, dead or alive, alive or dead, we go back to Numeria. He'll tell the elders everything and we can choose a new chieftain. Alright, good luck to you. Good luck to you too. The barbarians quickly pack up and leave. Hopefully that means they'll stop raiding us.
And Lindsay was called forth.
A spectre, interesting.
Hey!
We won't falter! No stopping now.
We felt a cold breeze as soon as we entered the room. Ice shards appeared on the walls and floor. A labyrinth of thick ice walls grew up around us. The walls were waist-high to a human, but they were head-high to me. The center of the room had a pressure plate on the floor, while the entrance to the labyrinth had a massive pedestal carrying a tiger statue made of ice. The exit was at the far end of the room. Locked, of course, and the inscription above it read, Trial of Strength. The air in the room was cold, and the temperature dropped with each passing moment. It seemed like the magic was stealing all warmth from the room, bit by bit. Wasting no more time, I tried to pick the lock on the door. A 32 on a 25 DC, that's our best shot here. Just one quick glance at the door was enough for us to realize that even the best lockpick in the world wouldn't be enough here. Even if the door wasn't covered in a thick layer of ice, we couldn't find any trace of mechanism to work on. It seemed this door would only open by using the pressure plate in the center of the room. Oh. Okay then. Alright, let's make the intelligence check. It's worth a shot. Explore the labyrinth in search of the right path to the center. Labyrinth was complex, the numerous turns and dead ends, no easy task for an 8-year-old. We found the right path in a heartbeat and left signs marking the way along the ice walls. The hard part was still ahead. We had to drag the ice statue through the maze without losing any limbs to frostbite. Alright, well, now Amiri started pushing the statue along the marked path. The ice tiger merrily ran through the labyrinth. Pushing it was much easier than expected, but the labyrinth itself was extremely tricky. Sometimes, to get 5 steps closer to the center, we had to make a loop longer than the whole room's perimeter. Alright, keep pushing the statue along the marked path. We kept pushing the ice tiger right on its broad rear end, moving it ever forward. It wasn't too hard, all told. The inventive folks who created this labyrinth must have been trying to mock anyone who underwent this trial one moment. The right path led us almost to the center, and the next it led us in the opposite direction, almost out of the edge of the room. But we didn't give up, taking heart in the thought that Armag must have had to do the same. Alright, we keep pushing the statue. It certainly wasn't easy dragging that ice tiger along the stone floor, but at least we didn't have to fight any real tigers. That would have been so much easier. Our path took us through a wide loop and a long, curving passage, which brought us closer to the center before taking us far away from it and back again. We finally managed to push the statue into the center of the room, right onto the pressure plate. The pressure plate trembled beneath the statue's weight, and then a roaring pillar of flame erupted all the way to the ceiling. The ice tiger evaporated in a heartbeat, along with the entire labyrinth. The room warmed rapidly, even becoming a bit hot. The stone door opened and the path was clear.
Check that out.
What's that?
Trap.
Onwards.
Just letting the ink dry. I see something. Anything else? Applause, please.
What's that?
I wrote it like I saw it. Applause, please.
You see that?
What troubles you? Anything else?
What's that?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of people just dying right in front of us.
Applause, please.
Alright, just a handful of barbarians. These poor fools came in search of Armag's resting place, but they found their own deaths instead. Okay then.
March on.
Ow.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Not nervous when watched.
I can't do it.
Ooh. A bunch of, skeletons and some clerics. Interesting. Well, maybe we'll get out of here before they notice us.
Anything is possible.
Knock ears. With ears.
Adventures call to them.
Adventures await.
Alright, I guess we'll go fight those things then.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Ooh, Lindsay gets to go first. Perfect.
We can do it!
Oh great, one of the clerics summoned wolves.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Onwards! Matricium Turinos!
Repent!
Any last wishes?
Strike with all your might!
Victory! They go down!
You forced my hand.
We won't falter! Clean strike!
Stay behind me!
Which knife to use?
This is where I step in.
It is done.
Would you look at that? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Forwards!
Alright, apparently you can trip a greater earth elemental.
Serves you right.
Let us strike as one!
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I'll try to make this swift.
We can do it!
You deserved it.
Do not falter! Ha! Bring it! Look at me, Gorum!
Be easier if you not fight back. Yeah. Yeah.
What troubles you? Applause, please.
Three palm-sized pressure plates were installed by the heavy locked door. One was covered in ice crystals, one had tiny sparks running across it, and the last had smoke rising from it. The inscription above the plates read, "Trial by Pain." We chose one of our companions who decided to... Let's see, Trickery 25, Ability 25... Trickery 35... Well, let's go with Disarm the First Plate's mechanism. Go, Lindsay. Well, it's DC 35, and she's got a 33, so she's gonna do it. Why should anyone have to endure any pain when we have a true trap specialist with us? After Lindsay tinkered with the mechanism for a bit, the pressure plate sank into the depths of the niche of its own, ice crystals crunching along the way. We dealt with the first plate, only two more remained. We asked one of our companions to disarm the second plate's mechanism. If anyone or anything ever offers to let you take part in an event called Trial by Pain, I'd say it's in your best interest to decline. Once Lindsay had studied the plate closely, she applied her tools to the task and the plate sank into the niche, crackling with harmless jolts of electricity. 2 plates down, 1 to go. We chose one of our companions who decided to disarm the third plate's mechanism. I mean, she has to roll a 1 to fail at this. Succeeded at a trickery check. Putting one's hand to a furnace isn't the sort of entertainment I'd recommend for any adventurer. Fortunately, we were with Lindsay, so there was no need once she applied her skills. The plate receded into the niche on its own in a cloud of smoke. There it was, the last plate. We'd passed the trial of pain. The stone door moved aside, opening the path to new trials and new pains. Right then.
Hoping not fight back. Best kind of fight.
Oh, more Spectre. Another Spectre.
Strike with all your might. You're done for.
Knife time.
Any last wishes?
Come here, Bax. Knock out statue.
Onward!
So it's come to this.
Tear them apart! We won't falter!
This is where I step in.
Which knife to use?
Stay behind me!
They go down! Forwards!
Serves you right.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Let us strike as one! Huh!
Repent!
Just letting the ink dry.
Confide in me.
Patritium Turinos. Check that out. Follow me.
Right here, my friend. Head on.
Protect me.
Dawnflower, grant me strength. Something bothering you?
Well, this is great.
Share your trouble.
Alright, looks like we pretty much have to go back that way.
You see that?
Anything else?
No stopping now. March on.
Where now?
Anything is possible.
Alright, to see if we can get any further in here, tune into the next episode. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.